Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julie, and in this video I'll be showing you a month in the life of a wannabe full-time artist. Today is Monday, February 6th. I'll be recording myself throughout this entire month of February just to keep track and share my progress as an artist. Ever since I started working full-time at an office, I haven't really made the time to create new pieces, and really I just feel like I've lost focus on what really matters to me, which is my art. I want to dedicate this month to obviously making more artwork, but also making my website look better, making my Instagram look better, just making more content all around. I was looking for upcoming conventions and maybe pop-up shops in my area that I could possibly apply to and be a vendor for. Based on what I saw at the Artist Alley in Otaku Fest, I do think that my artistic skills will have me qualify, but really I don't think it's the quality. I think it's more quantity that I'm missing. I only have a few print designs on my shop, so I really just want to expand more and maybe add stickers. Seeing all the artist booths at Otaku Fest really inspired me to stop making excuses and get up off my butt to do some work, because I want to eventually be in their shoes and sell to a larger audience. When I went to Otaku Fest, I did quite a bit of spending, so I eventually had to cut myself off. I knew my limits and I was getting there. So, what I did was I stopped spending money at the actual convention. I would take the artist's business cards. In my mind, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna buy this now. I'm gonna go home later, or maybe after my next paycheck, and I'm going to buy, whatever print or sticker or whatever it was that I saw. I was planning on buying it later online. I would search up the artist's social media or their website. It would be very incomplete. For example, a few artists, they maybe had 1 to 3 posts on their Instagram, and then they haven't posted in 1 to 2 years. They had like 50 followers, so they obviously didn't keep up with their Instagrams. And I don't really know how to use Twitter, but a few of them, their Twitters weren't really updated either. And quite a few artists didn't even have websites to buy their merchandise from. I'm just one person, but imagine how many other people were probably thinking the same thing. They were like, okay, let me take this business card, I'll follow them later, or I'll buy something from them later, but there just isn't anything to buy, or there isn't really a social media to follow because they're not posting anything. And unfortunately, this was not a one-time thing. That's why I really want to make my social media look a little more on theme, or just a little more aesthetically pleasing, or even just posting more to give my followers content. I don't really know what theme I'm going for, because if you see a lot of my art, it's very surreal or a dark surrealism, but I also like cute things. Like, obviously I like cute things too. Another thing I'm doing in February is I am actually going to be a vendor at an event called Emo Prom, and that's being hosted here in Miami. It's dated for February 18th, so that's Saturday. That's next week Saturday. When I applied to Emo Fest, I had to pay $100 up front for the vendor's booth. So my goal for that night is to make up, those $100. In preparation for Emo Prom, I ordered new prints. I ordered my prints off Cat Print. They give you a option to receive free physical proofs, and my proofs came in on February 1st. And I have them here with me. I already approved of them on February 1st, and they're actually on their way. They were shipped yesterday, I think, or maybe this morning. They were just shipped out, so they'll be here before Emo Prom. So here I have the proofs with me. I have these, and I've ordered from Cat Print before, and their stuff is pretty good. At least I think it looks pretty good. I've never really had any issues with them, and these are just some of the new designs that I'll be having in display, or having for sale on my website too. I'll be having it for sale at Emo Prom, and I'll be adding it to my website. These are the large prints. Well, the few events that I've been to, they've just been regular pop-up shops with, I guess, regular people. When I say regular people, I mean people who probably don't appreciate seeing guts, for example. But that's really it too. You gotta find the right audience And not everybody likes dark stuff. Not everyone likes scary stuff hanging on their walls. I really have high hopes for this event. I do think that my stuff will probably sell a lot better than at other events. And that's really it for today. All I've really been doing, other than preparing for Emo Fest and everything, because that's my main focus right now. Other than, preparing for Emo Fest, I've been drawing a bit more. I'm trying to get used to drawing on my tablet. I've made one drawing on my tablet so far, and that took me ages. Tune in. I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys. Hello, princess. Are you sleepy? Hey guys, today is the 8th. I just wanted to quickly hop on here. I just came home from the gym. I'm waiting for the bathroom. My brother's in there taking a shower, and I gotta go in there and take a shower in a little bit. But I might as well take this time to at least show you guys what I've been working on. I know my screen is dirty, but yeah, I've been working on her for a very long time now. Not even halfway through. She's missing arms. I've rendered her clothes and her hair. Her eyes look a little weird to me. Her nose is not done, but her eyes look a little weird to me. I might change that in the future. But this is supposed to be a fan art of Supersonico, her future waitress figure. This is who she's based off of. Don't mind the little mess over there, but it's a work in progress. It would have been nice as a Valentine's drawing, but unfortunately, that might not happen. We'll see. We recently got back into Minecraft, so I've been up really late at night just playing Minecraft instead of probably drawing. If I'm staying up late, I might as well be drawing, but I'm playing Minecraft, so that's just one of those things. Okay guys, today is the day. It has arrived. My prints from Cat Print. See how everything turned out. I'm super excited. I'm sure the quality will be awesome. So, let's see. So we have all the mini prints right here. They come plastic wrapped. Here are the medium-sized prints. And now we have the larger prints. Ta-da! Just take these off. And these packing peanuts are actually biodegradable. You could just put them in water and they'll dissolve. So that's pretty neat. They're edible too. They're edible. I forget what they're made out of, but I remember reading somewhere that they were edible. So I am going to include the prices and how much I paid for everything. I'm going to include all the details of my order in this video, just in case if you need a reference. And I do want to keep track of these things. I'm going to keep it all in the journal. I want to start doing that just to see, how much am I investing versus how much am I making per month. Right now, your girl is making zero. She's making an average zero. Negative. She's making negative right now. She used to be so scared of walking and being on the leash. Now look at her, a superstar.
Yeah, I'm not letting them do anything.
Oh, she's gonna lick his pee.
I'm literally on PayPal right now. Hail. Suck my cock.
Hello everyone, today is the 16th, it's a Thursday, only 2 days left until Emo Prom, and I was hopping on here to show you guys the things, some things I got in the mail in preparation for Emo Prom. So first things first, I wanted to start off by showing you guys the square reader that I got. I got this square reader because honestly I think it'll be more convenient to have this little square reader. That way, if anyone wants to do the electronic payment, they could just tap their card, or you can use Apple Pay and Google Pay instead if you don't have a physical card. I just think it'll be easier than using like Cash App or Zelle. The second thing I got is this. I didn't take it out the box yet, but this is a grid display. So what I'm gonna do with the grid display, I'm just gonna set it up on my table and hang my prints from there. That way any potential customers can just glance at my table and see all the products that I have. It took me a while to decide which grids I was going to get because I wanted to do plenty of research on the size, what size would be more convenient, and like for the price and everything, how many grids they'll give me. I just have a bunch of notes here of like what my process was. It's a bunch of gibberish. So this is a little sketch I did of how I wanted my display to look. In total, I will be displaying 16 small prints, 10 medium prints, 5 large prints, and 3 posters. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna practice my display and make sure everything fits properly like I'm planning, like how I envisioned it. I'm filming on the floor just because I didn't want to put the package on my bed, so Mochi took this opportunity to play. But yeah, I'm just gonna practice my display, make sure all my prints fit properly, how I was planning on having everything fit. Mochi, stop it. I'm recording.
Sorry.
Hey everyone, long time no see. I am finally recording the outro / February / Emo Prom Recap. Long overdue. I know, it's already March. I really thought I was gonna have this video out at the beginning of March, but we're almost in April. One thing about me is that I will do things last minute. I've always done that. It's just in my nature. I don't know. So there's 2 things. I'm gonna go over how Emo Prom went, and then at the end I'll show you guys the little haul because I kind of went crazy. As I always do for these events, I kind of went crazy and supported my fellow vendors. I'll start off with the events leading up to Emo Prom. So a few weeks before the actual event day, the event organizers reached out to us and we were gonna choose where we were going to set up our tables and everything. So they sent us a layout of the map, and then one by one we chose which part of the venue we wanted to set our table up and everything. I initially chose a location upstairs right in front of a bar just because I thought it's in front of a bar, there might be a lot of traction up there. Fast forward to the day of the event, my boyfriend, who was my assistant for the night, my boyfriend and I went to Dollar Tree. We were going to pick up some last minute supplies. Literally as we were leaving Dollar Tree and about to start heading towards the venue, I read the messages. The event organizers were saying that the actual venue owners planned something ahead of time. It was just, I guess, events overlapping. So that spot on the second floor in front of the bar was being occupied by another event. So we actually had to relocate. But the only problem was that with the initial spot in front of the bar, the event organizers told us that we were going to be provided a 6-foot table, but because we had to relocate, we had to figure it out ourselves and get our own tables. We quickly stopped by my house, picked up a table and some chairs, and then we were out of there. So we actually got there a few minutes before 6. I used up that entire hour to set up my table. And I didn't think I would take that long, but it took us that long to set up the table. With the location change, I was a bit upset at first, just because, you know, we had to go back and get our table and everything. It ended up being a blessing in disguise. With the new location in the yard, we were the, I think, 3rd or 4th table from the entrance. So at some points in the night, my boyfriend and I wanted to walk around and, you know, look at the other vendors, look at the other tables. So luckily, since I had him there, we were able to switch. So as one of us was sitting at the table, the other one could be walking around. I actually went inside the venue, inside the building. And I am so glad that we were not vending in there. It was so crowded and so loud, and it was so hot in there. Now, vending, the actual vending experience, it didn't go as planned, we'll say that. At the beginning of the event, it was really slow. I didn't make any sales until I think 2 hours in. And in those first 2 hours, I was stressed out. I was, you know, having second thoughts. I really thought, you know, what am I doing here? Oh my gosh, this is a waste of time. At other events that I vended at, you know, it's been the same thing. You know, they're here for the music, for the shows, which is understandable. And in hindsight, it does make sense why people weren't buying stuff at the beginning of the event. Because why would you want to buy, I guess, a print or like whatever it may be, and then like carry it around? Most of my sales were done at the end as people were leaving. But yeah, at the end of the event, after everything was all said and done, I ended up making $58. And this isn't $58 in profit. This is $58 period. But unfortunately, I didn't make up the $100 venue booth fee. Now, what really sold for me were these small prints. I was selling the small prints for $8. And I actually had a sale going on, buy 2 get 1 free, and this was with any product. It wasn't just, you know, small prints only. The main piece that I got compliments on was the Hunter x Hunter fan art print that I have of going in Killua eating desserts. I have a speed paint video on that on my channel if you want to go check it out. Even though I didn't get many sales, I did get quite a few compliments, which really, you know, helped boost up my confidence. A few people did ask, hey, did you draw these? And I was like, yeah, I drew these. And they were like, oh my god, I can't believe you drew these. And I was like, yeah. There was a bit of drama this night with the vendors. So this guy was literally vending at the table right next to me. He was one of the people that were supposed to be up at the second floor near the bar, but, you know, he had to relocate here. He didn't make that much. He told me how much he made at the end of the night. He barely made enough to cover the cost of the table. And when I spoke to him at the end of the event, he did say that he came from, I think it was an hour away, an hour drive. Luckily for me, it was like 20 to 30 minutes. He was really upset with the event organizers because he was putting the blame on them. He was saying, you know, because you moved us from the second floor to the outside front yard, that's why I didn't make enough sales, basically. Which, honestly, no, that's not why. Me and him, we were right next to each other. We were right at the entrance of this event. Literally everyone who was coming into this event would walk by and see our tables. And actually, at one point in the night, my boyfriend went inside the building to walk around because he wanted to see everything. He went to the upstairs part where the bar was, and he said it was dead up there. The people who were up there, they were looking over the railing to watch the show. They were there to watch the show. And he said there wasn't that many people up there. But it was so much better outside. It's not the event organizer's fault that you didn't make any sales. And he was saying, you know, at other events he's been to, you know, he's made a lot of money, he's made a lot of profit, but it's just not gonna be like that every single time. Actually, another thing, the vendor who was complaining and everything, you're not gonna believe this, but his stuff was gay porn. His stuff was, I think it was resin. You had dick and balls out and you're wondering why you didn't sell and make a profit, yeah, you really gotta take it all into consideration. Like, your products just aren't selling. It's just not catering to the right audience. And that was the Emo Prom Recap. And now it's time for the Emo Prom Haul time. So I'll start off with, I guess, my favorite of the night. This is by an artist by the name of Andy Batts. This is her stuff, and it is so beautiful. I hadn't had the chance to unwrap it and, you know, put it up somewhere in my room. I really enjoyed talking to her. I don't think I have a business card from her, actually. Another person I had lots of fun talking to was Tiny Illusions. So she was there with her mom. They were so sweet. They were very nice, and they were selling clothing that they print themselves. And I got this shirt from them. It's a Demon Slayer shirt. And then I also bought this little guy, a new friend. And this is by Peachy Keen Paints. They had a lot of cute stuff too. Like, they had a lot of plushies and bags that they like customized themselves and like made themselves. Now we have this artist. His name is Dizzle Fizzle. But I got this from them. And this is so cute. This is awesome. I also got this little sticker from them. And that was Emo Prom. It was lots of fun. Even though I didn't make profit, I would definitely do an event like this again. Well, I will do more events like this in the future. So Black Market Media was actually going to host another event on April 22nd at this same venue. Unfortunately, that is the same day as my friend's baby shower, and I'm not going to miss my friend's baby shower to be a vendor at an event. There will be plenty other events later on this year, and that, you guys, is a month in the life of a wannabe full-time artist. If you like this video, then smash that like button, and if you want to see more content from me, then hit that subscribe button. I have a lot of fun videos planned for this year, so I'm hoping you'll be there to see it all unfold. If you want to check out my shop, that'll be linked down below. As for my other social medias, that will also be linked down below. I'm hoping to see you guys in the next one. Take care and goodbye.